territory control. Move out. Capture territory and secure our front line.
Man, most of these guys are second RB. What's up with that?
There's different servers now.
When they're not, when RB is sending us their people,
They're sending. No. I think
they're
it's just
sending
different groups.
Second RB, not first RB.
Oh.
I will follow RB for rollout. How about that? Yeah.
Okay.
Territory control.
Wow, that was very quick. Squads.
All right. Yes,
Ladies
rollout.
and gents, are we playing squad right now? I think so.
Are we playing squad right now? You have to tell me. I don't know if we're playing squad or not.
I think we're playing squad.
Hell yeah. Does that mean we're live?
We sure are live.
Oh my god, we're live! Just kidding. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Scrim. This is TacTrig versus first RB, second RB. Pleasure to see everyone back here again. We're playing yet another territory control map on Korra this time. And if you've played Korra before, and if you've played Korra before at a high experience server, you know that things might be quiet right now, but within a couple of minutes, this map is going to turn into a hellscape of bullets, shells, and most importantly, mortars just pounding overhead. This is going to be one of the most important matches we've seen for TacTrig's mortar players yet, and we have seen in the past how effective those mortar players can be. So they're going to have an even more outsized impact on the match this time around. As far as vehicles go, there's not much to work with, Korra being Korra. The biggest ticket players on the field right now are going to be the M2 Bradley and the BMP2. And those are going to be very high priority items for each team to keep alive because of the amount of impact they can have. If a team manages to score a kill on the opposing IFV, they're going to have near impunity on the enemy team to farm them as long as they can keep themselves at a safe distance behind their friendly infantry. We're going to be rolling out in about 2 minutes. Until then, we're collecting B-roll.
I'm going to be following Prodigy. I think he takes a pretty aggressive tiger. We'll see.
I'm curious to see where their Bradley goes. So let's watch Bradley on this side. By the way, don't forget to hide your voice connect HUD and the floating info stuff.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't remember my bind for that, though. Can I find it within 90 seconds?
Yeah, I heard that.
Hey.
Hey.
What's set to O? That's crazy.
So while we wait for rollout to happen here, one of the things that you can expect from this map going forward, on territory control especially, usually in AAS or RAS, each of these little compounds becomes a hot zone for players to fight over. But with territory control, we're looking for more broad scale control of the map. Cora, the layout for Cora kind of dictates a north-south divide with that creek in the middle, being a bit of a no man's land. So it's possible you can see one team swing way farther in the north while the other team swings way farther in the south. Those kinds of situations, you can end up with a bit of a race towards the other team's anchor.
Yeah, we'll have to see about it.
And for those who have not seen a whole lot of territory control before, the obvious goal here is to control the hexes. You do that same as any objective in AAS or RAS. You just stand in them with enough players to cap them. But the bigger plays here happen when you manage to get behind the enemy team. In order for hexes to count as yours, they need to connect back to your anchor. But if you can cut off an enemy's chain back to their anchor, they won't be able to contest those hexes anymore, and you can take them for free. Now, the whole point behind taking a hex is that the more hexes your team owns, the greater ticket bleed you can force upon your enemy. If you own greater than 50%, the enemy will slowly start bleeding an increasing amount of tickets. And that is one of the couple ways that you can affect a victory for your team. The other way, of course, being absolutely massive KD through the use of mortars and good shooters and good medics.
Yeah.
Which is hopefully a bit of what we're going to see today.
I'm excited to see the tubes. Do we have Ego running tubes? No. Somebody else is. We'll see who's running tubes. But first RB is rolling out through the river. Not familiar.
First RB is rolling out through the river. Bradley is going straight down the middle. And there's our ruined rollout. Bradley smacks into a tree.
Look at Code.
Ruined.
Everyone knows that the trees on Chorus be crushing. They're working for the enemy.
Thanks, that's perfect.
But we'll check back in with that Bradley a little bit later.
Not too terribly aggressive. Leading radio station empty.
My double click to teleport's not working. Very fun.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah, really lame. I might try to restart cam here, because that is unacceptable. Yep, there we go.
Catastrophic.
First RB Squad 5 making inroads on the east side of radio station.
Huge south
quite
side
hitting contact
presence
just
with
yet.
TT. I mean, we have 3 small squads here on the south.
Roger.
Is this Wolf marking them? No. Northeast? Trying to figure out where...
I see.
So it looks at the moment like TacTrig is heavy in the south and light in the north, and the inverse is true for first RB.
Day drop, very conservative.
Yeah, I think Klopp's right. Both teams are just kind of J-chilling. Nobody played for the typical contested spaces. Like this building, I don't know. Radio and like Hex 16. It's all just pretty chill.
First RB has claimed themselves a fob location on the north and a very conservative fob on the south side. They're stretching
Indoor?
way past that fob with rallies.
Indoor.
Yes, indoor on the north side.
This is good.
Both teams should be very well aware of how important it is to place your fob radios and HABs inside of buildings on this map, considering how prevalent mortars can be. We're about to see our very first instance of contact between the two teams.
I think Bradley's ripping into him too.
Bradley's popping shots. Squad 5 is making some ground. A bit of a buddy boost between Ramen and Kimball. Love lamp right below them. Oof, and a shot from the side by Niklas. The buddy boost over the wall, a nice little strategy, but putting yourself in elevation on this map is sometimes a death sentence. Now, what I'd like to see is if Love Lamp has a grenade here. Not needed. Dr. OP sees Ramen.
Ooh!
The frag
Oh
over the
my
wall,
goodness.
and there he goes.
Womp.
Accidentally dispatched. Bradley's here to respond. Bradley not able to get very effective shots over the wall. And in the process is revealing his position to Valexia and Sriracha's BMP, who are having their own struggles with walls.
Light contacts up on north.
on squad 7 right now, Southside.
Red mark accurately.
Possible that our BMP is stuck here because they're not able to respond to this Bradley in a timely manner. Finally able to start moving out. Now the question is do they have an angle? Not quite yet.
First RB took radio tower. Tubes are heading up already. Not landing on anything relevant at the moment. We'll see.
Tubes are landing just west of radio tower at the moment. RB tubes chewing into the rally of TacTrig Squad 7. We've got
Repeat
Witten
Wolf?
and Kiwi Warrior medicaling each other.
Insta-kill is on.
Enemies coming in.
Just
Southeast
see if
radio.
we can fix it for next round. It's fine. Can we restart match?
GG, insta-kills on.
That needs to be
This is gonna be a bloodbath.
Is it?
Let's let them make the call.
Apparently.
I do not want to play with that shit on. Why?
What's on?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Fatality got tweaked.
Fucking restart it. Turn that shit off.
Hmm.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
a little
I'm not playing with it on.
Yeah, my config wiped. Oopsies.
Are we
Why would it
restarting
have
this one?
wiped?
Well, seems like we've got some technical difficulties while the teams try to figure out whether or not we will be continuing this one. So, for our viewers, there's a config setting that, if I understand correctly, enables instant death back to the spawn screen when you're hit by mortars. Is that correct?
There's certain rules. I don't know.
I think there's also the same conditions for headshots,
Yeah, it's good.
large
If
caliber
you want,
weapons.
yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I think we're good to roll if they want to re-roll.
Yeah, we'll need to hold them for that.
Having radio marked accurately on Vineyard.
Well, for the time being, first RB having established majority control of police station. TacTrig respecting that, giving them some distance, not playing too aggressive on it, letting their mortars do the work.
Can I get?
From a native, inches from each other. Native hears them. From might not. And now on to Tuna.
Don't see it now. To us, to east. To west, I mean.
Oh, Crumb sees him with the jump. They see each other.
Motor's hitting well.
That will get you killed, Crumb.
Aw.
Oh, they're
I
having a
managed.
chat? This is uncomfortable.
Getting pushed at Orchard.
We're having a cross-team chat right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
chat is on. Did we want that to be on?
Yeah, no, the config wiped. I don't. Why would it have gotten delete? For the Rasvet scrim, it was fine.
Holy crap, native with a jump shot.
Yeah, the config regenerated itself.
Okay.
With the Rasvet. So GG.
Are we playing this?
That's up to Wolf. We'll see.
mortars are oppressive. Absolutely destroying the crop yields.
Is that the
On
Bradley
Cora.
dead? Yeah. Oh, and it's... Did it blow up the corpse, too? Oh, a mortar direct hit blows up the Vic corpse.
I thought
That's
that was
weird.
C4 only.
The more you know. Ba-da-ba-da.
Hey, Hangry. Do you want to start, dude?
Looks like Wolf's squad been cleared out by a group of 1st RB. Just north of the creek.
Did we lose one of them on tubes? Oh, they got tubed out. Counter tubed. Who counter tubed them? I don't even see the guy. So it looks like TT's holding the south side. There's some scuffles on Hex 22.
Meanwhile, north end of the map, Dirge's squad is poking, prodding at this northern fob. Dirge himself within a few feet of 1st RB's infantry, who absolutely hear him. Might get an angle on him from this wall. No way to see over it. Oh, I eat my words. Dirge goes down.
GG.
Good pick by GX. And on the other side, we see Hot Dog Fingers gets cleaned up.
That's like right here. He's on the outside of the wall.
Well, this little tiny push on the north side, not terribly effective. And the fob they're working out of is
I think we
not
traded.
being very strongly utilized either.
Oh, you got him? Okay, good.
So just little skirmishes on the north side. Love lamp peering into police station. Not much to see just yet.
Hot dog fingers shooting. Clicking some boys. Oh, it gets taken out.
Kiwi Warrior getting really deep into the south side of 1st RB's territory. We'll see if he's able to make any progress.
Hey there, Tim, and your rally.
Kiwi about to get shot inside. Oh, doesn't see Kimball.
We're redropping UAV around Orchard.
Spotted possibly by Ramen.
Diamonds and stretch it, like, get the maximum radius.
Ramen takes a shot
Yeah. It's fine by the rallies.
and finally goes down.
They're gonna have a rally somewhere near the 2 diamonds in the north, on the rally as well.
Good frag round.
Insert sees Witten, goes down anyways. BMP with an aggressive posture on the south side of police station.
North side's getting pressured pretty good. But for Serby. Actually, they all got their heads clicked. So they're just gone. Hot dog fingers.
BMP not able to find any targets just yet. Big clash about to happen between squad 4 and 2 at police station. Nicholas with the vault over the wall. 1st RB is kind of buttoned up at police station. Not really holding angles. Yielding a lot of ground. Nicholas takes Seviv.
Good shot by Dirge.
Running on top of the wall. Gets him shot.
Xander. More tubas.
Nicholas fighting almost alone. With a
Rep is
crossfire
north.
from OP. Love Lamp. Love Lamp getting very deep into 1st RB's police station.
They just pulled up the RWS just right into radio.
Love Lamp now clearing the south side building of radio. Confirming there's no hab on that side. Looking for a fob that does not exist out here, possibly. He does spot a rally though. Love Lamp sees this rally, making a beeline straight for it. He's called it out. And there's the burn by Love Lamp. Who is directly next to a fire team of first RB. Oh, Love Lamp, you're done. Misses the first shot. Love Lamp has a chance. 7 missed 2. 3 shots.
Yeah, so TT has
finally
mortars.
had to be cleaned up.
TT has mortars on a rally, so people just spawn and they're just immediately getting tubed.
It's a similar situation on TacTrig Squad 3. TacTrig's tubes have been counter-mortared.
The south one? Yeah, they know where that is.
Sister is now down for the count. Mortars have now ceased on that southern fob for the time being. First RB making a lot of mid-map progress along the creek.
The crick. First RB going slightly positive. It's 50 to 47, so I mean about the same.
Their other tube is gonna be somewhere near that tube mark.
See Wolf's tube mark. And that's not correct, but it's close.
With a few more hexes captured, we might see first RB start ding tickets off of TacTrig. It's getting pretty close to that break point where TacTrig will start losing 1 ticket every 60 seconds.
Bim's coming into radio.
Yeah, don't advise on that second tube. It could be DPs.
He's gonna find himself.
Where my rally on the shelf?
He's gonna find himself right next to a hat kit in just a moment. Nimrod loading the tandem.
Oh, is it? Is he lined up?
Almost, but I think
Don't even
Sriracha will see him in just a moment if the turret turns the right way. And the RWS. They have 2 opportunities to see Nimrod, and they haven't managed it yet.
I don't even know where this guy is. Oh, out in this field.
He is, yeah, southeast in these fields.
I think he's gonna get the shot.
Sneaky. It's entirely dependent. Now is his chance. Sriracha team kills Dr. OP. Enemy GL smoke on top of that BMP means Nimrod no longer has a shot and that BMP is moved. That's an instance where you really need to coordinate between multiple squads of, do we want to smoke this BMP so we can really pressure, or do we want to leave the visibility so our hat kit can get a shot? Nimrod lining it up. Getting the height. Drops into the creek. Going a very aggressive push here. He had a shot just a second ago, but did not take it. Possibly worried about how exposed he was. Now here's our angle. Nimrod seen, gets taken out by Sriracha. That hat kit will not land his shot.
Dirge gets a good shot on the north side. And then these tubes are gonna come in and give Dirge the beans.
Sriracha now holding a pretty passive angle. May have realized that that was a hat kit, and they're playing a little too close to the sun.
Airstrike's up, but there are no exposed taps. I'm not even sure that hab in Upper Orchard is accurate unless you guys saw it.
Seviv dropping 2 in Prigozhin and Salacious. A possible trade by Hangry and Lenny?
This guy's cracked
Not
out.
just yet.
Is he in for 2 right now?
He's in for 2, but he's realized that he's still got 2 more to chew through. He's got half health. His hands are shaking. Hangry's going to shift W and get punished for it. Now we're looking at a 1v1. And Seviv cleans up with the 4-piece. Very
That's crazy.
impressive.
These guys.
And that is, I believe, almost a wipe off of radio. Love Lamp alone on the south side. Not able to do much to answer Sebev, but is making the effort to push.
Oh, whoa.
Beautiful shot onto insert, but traded out in the same moment by Jaya.
Good on Love for seeing that out of the corner of his eye. I didn't think he was going to see it. And then he just flicked around and hit the shot.
Oh, I almost got a headshot. Behind the wall, my observer.
Good kill. Good kill.
Grenade. He's at the helmet. I shot him twice. He's hurt.
Good frag. That was a
That hurt.
solid airburst. And Myth cleans up. They're still ringing out. Good tube check for Serby hitting the compound. They're just stuck in his house. He's not going to be able to do anything.
Snacksy manning the tubes for first RB, keeping things pinned down.
Are they running 2 or 1 tube? They're running 1?
I see one. And I do not see one at their other fobs, so they're putting themselves at a disadvantage by not running both.
Their tubes are still
Meanwhile,
great, though.
TacTrig running both tubes at the same time.
Good kill by Dirge. He just got sent over the balcony.
At the moment, both of TacTrig's tubes being used to not so impressive effect on
Fucked, or are you guys just
radio.
What's happening? Are you fine?
Yeah, we reestablished the
So what was
Sriracha
initially-
smacks Nimrod.
What was initially pretty sketchy situation on the south side's now been cleared up. First RB's been pushed a bit farther back towards their rally.
Truck or Humvee in the riverbed heading
Now
west.
relegated to holding this long road approach to the rally with a grenadier kit.
Nope. Thank you, sir.
OP and Lovelamp making a very aggressive push up the south side. May just burn this rally in a moment. OP will be first in as medic. Usually not an ideal situation, but if he can confirm the frags, it won't matter.
Oh,
Nice
good kill.
shots onto Darrow's through the window. And there's not a lot of first RB yet left right here to defend this rally. All that needs to happen is a few more steps forward. Niklas also very close on the north side.
Artie's up in 5 minutes.
Oh, the rally waved,
TacTrig's
though.
mortars-
You gotta shove that.
TacTrig's-
You gotta know
TacTrig's
the
mortar's
timing.
not providing great effect, but Dr. OP manages to burn that rally. All they have to do is clean up Gouda, and this area is cleared out. Gouda right
Maybe they'll
above
hear
OP. Not aware of each other.
The rally burnt.
Oh my goodness, what a
Lamp.
nade?
No,
Nope,
Love
that
Lamp
was
kill.
just a plain old shot from afar by Love Lamp. BMP starting to feel comfortable enough to make a bit more of a push to the south. Aggress on this angle a little bit farther. First RB is completing, or beginning to complete, a pretty scary looking wrap on the south side of
Anarchy.
the north map vineyard.
Sees one, gets one. Oh. GX sees him and then pops him.
Quite a few
Good
TacTrig
refrag.
dead in the
Hot dog.
rivers on the north side.
Oh, whoa, there's a big hole in here.
Rays are able to sneak right through.
Squad 7 for first RB just kind of snuck in and is going to be doing some backline tomfoolery.
Razor's found himself on first RB's radio. Sees some first RB, I believe, but is not taking the shot. We hope that continues. I don't know he's here just yet. Takes his shots. Not able to confirm a kill. Those shots are now wasted, but Razor finds himself on their hab, north side. Instead of holding that hab, aggresses on the enemies he was shooting at earlier. In these kinds of a situation, you really can let the enemy come to you.
Just gotta camp the hab here.
Yeah, but the first RB doesn't really seem concerned about Razor. Possible they weren't aware of where they were getting shot from earlier because they're not looking his way. Razor now inside of this hab.
15.
We have friendly inside the hab there.
Nemesis here to respond. Something on the wall. Razor with its first pick inside of the hab.
He reloads, but somebody sneaks out.
Razor with another.
One in the hab.
One from outside here
west
to
side
respond.
in the hab.
Nemesis right above him.
Oh my
What an
goodness.
angle with the jump shot. Razor goes down to Nemesis. Nicely
That's a
played
clever
on
spot.
Nemesis'
You
side.
can just. This is actually a huge. This is a really clever hab play. You can clear this corner by just jumping and shooting, and you can clear the radio too. Wow, I gotta steal this one.
Interesting.
This is. I thought this was. I was kind of like, oh, whatever. This hab's kind of a little weird. No, this hab is actually very good. How many built? Like, what building is this? Because, man, I gotta remember this. This is a good radio set.
Yeah, I would imagine you
Holy.
guys coming- Never
Oh,
mind.
Dirge is here.
I think I heard somebody.
Oh my gosh, they're here.
One is inside, one is inside, one is inside.
A good trade. Dirge
Okay.
gets one.
Got him.
They have radio.
I got it.
They have radio and proxy here. North.
Go for the pickup first, then
Oh,
There's
no,
two more coming in.
angry.
There's a rally just to the east.
Angry and Lenny.
Suppression's also
that's
gonna
you.
Lenny with the trade.
Yeah, it's already changed. The file reset.
Thank you.
Lenny has
Next
that
round.
medic kit. Might get Hangry
Nope.
back up.
Nope. We just roll once. You just roll once. It's fine.
Thank you.
He's dead. Got him. Free fire.
Oakley and Lenny here to push past that initial
That
loss.
would have killed.
It's
It was
the
the
To
grenade
confirm
he
the
threw
clear
over
of the
them.
south side or the north side of
UAV's
radio
back up
station.
in
Are you guys in the hab?
in a minute.
No.
Mortars are coming in. Mortars are coming in. Get
Legacy
inside,
and
then start
Flippers
again.
to respond.
They gotta burn this
I can close it,
rally.
you come inside.
Yes.
Okay, I'm holding.
Oh no, a
Very
full
nice
squad
tube from
waved.
TacTrig. I'm surprised that rally is still there that you're looking at.
Yeah,
It's very close.
these tubes are not helping first RV push. What are these TT tubes? No, they look like Haza tubes. Good. Yeah, it's Haza. You just gotta kill.
Very strong tubes. Keeping the heat off the Dirge in this tab.
They're probably gonna get this blade. See, radio, good tube
I
comms
count.
like this.
I count 4
Humongous.
first RB dead on the ground. Myth might find themselves out of this pile. There goes a 1. Myth taken out by Dirge. Legend with the nade. Not bouncing the way that they had hoped. Here comes the push.
Ah, Haza gets that.
And did not even get a chance to shoot at them. These mortars are proving absolutely devastating. All Dirge and TK have to do is hide in this building and stay alive. Another rally wave. This time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh my
6.
goodness.
First RB to get chewed up by mortars, but only one of them has to make it to that radio.
They should be resetting.
Happy's call absolutely correct. They are resetting on this rally. Nemesis holding right outside this door, but there's nothing they can really do. Even with overwhelming numbers, the mortars
Nemesis
are
is gonna sneak
preventing
in.
anything from happening. Dirge with 1. Seeker gets taken out. Woody gets taken out. It's an absolute bloodbath. Canadian went down on the north side. CatDuck and Derazan still alive, but out of those, like 7 or so first RB, we've only got 3 left.
I'm bleeding.
I've made a pile here, dude.
Yeah.
After UAV, I can.
Dusty here to respond with Derazan behind him. Good job making sure you've got company. I'm curious to see why these mortars have ceased. Dirge goes down, but trades.
One more coming in, maybe?
CatDuck might be the last here to respond as this hab dies.
Radio
There goes
bled.
the 20 tickets.
Radio raid. Oh.
Very excellent play between Dirge, TK, Anarchy, and the mortars for TacTrig.
Humongous.
20 tickets. A 20 tickets swing is a big deal.
Oh, we're
for
gonna have an armor fight
for
here.
TC. Sriracha taking some hits in the turret.
Yeah, they're half health. I think Bradley gets
They're
this.
going to be smoking and backing out on this.
Oh, Bradley did have a sight line. Oh, they're
Alexia
tracked?
hops out. She's got the repair kit in hand. I think our situation, Bradley might be tracked. We've got a BMP with a turret down.
Driver, they see where they want to go. Where are they going to get them?
That is an interesting interesting flank they're trying to pull.
I think they're
They
trying to get
might
another
just-
angle, but they don't
They
really know.
could get an angle, but
Oh,
this
I think they're
little
expecting it to
creek-
run.
This creek might just save Alexia and Sriracha from disaster. This would be an excellent time for First RB to push some AT forward to try to punish Sriracha and Alexia, who are now high-centered in this creek, possibly. Barely managed to rotate themselves to leave, but they need to reposition
This
themselves
Bradley's
because
here.
they're
Is
sitting
any
duck.
AT here to bail them out?
Bradley and BMP now
Bradley's
running
gonna see them
parallel
right
to each
now.
other.
Yeah.
There's your angle.
North of Vineyard.
The call in command chat. Alexia and Sriracha able to smoke effectively and make a retreat.
Oh, they got away.
They
By the
should
skin
not
of
have
their
gotten
teeth.
away. There should have been at least some kind of AT available for First RB to push through and track Alexia to make sure that they didn't go anywhere. In this case, it could be due to a situation where this is a 30v30 scrim. If we were in the middle of a scrim that was larger, say 40v40 or even a 48v48, there would probably just be too much infantry presence on the map to be able to do an aggressive maneuver like that. Sriracha and Alexia dropping themselves a repair station. They'll be at full health in no time.
Oh, there's an airstrike out though for it. They're on it.
No. Oh,
They don't even
no.
know.
They have no idea. This is going to be a kill. They have no reason to move. This is a nice airstrike. That was a great call from First RB Command. Alexia and Sriracha are doomed.
Cass is out.
Here it comes. And a 10 BMP. Well played. That was some excellent foresight from First RB Commander. You don't have a mobility kill on the BMP, but you know for a fact they built themselves a repair station. They're not going anywhere, and they don't have an incentive to go anywhere.
Yeah.
That is a great use of that airstrike. This shows that you don't need to absolutely confirm a tracking shot or an engine shot on a tracked vehicle to call an airstrike on it. As long as you have a credible reason to believe they're not going anywhere anytime soon.
North side is looking pretty meh. There's a flank squad by First RB 7 on the south, but TT's making some moves in 1727, going for the anchor.
So, for the first time this match, we now have Bradley able to operate with relative impunity. As long as it keeps itself away from too much close infantry contact, there's not a whole lot TacTrig can do to stop it. Unless they manage a single tracking shot and an expedient airstrike the way First RB managed with their airstrike. I don't see this Bradley going down anytime soon.
Dang, Anarchy gets caught out on the road.
Mandy's after this.
Snaxy readjusting his aim towards the south to lay down some more tubes.
Have in Gulf 6.
Aiming directly at Dr. OP's squad.
Love Lamp out here fragging out.
Sending these mortars almost straight up, straight into Love Lamp, OP, and Niklas. We'll see those land in about 20 seconds. We'll see how accurate they are.
I'm not sure where we should use RT, so just use the judgment.
I'm gonna walk it from that hab onto your hab 4.
We're about to see the effects of those mortars in just a moment. Let's see how accurate they were. Quite a sight far.
Oh, just a tap.
Not
That was
bad.
good.
Just a touch far.
No, don't do that. Hold on, 1 second.
So now I hope to see that this next salvo crawls its way in. When you're being pushed
Loveland
by an
frag?
enemy, you have to account for what they're about to be doing.
Oh, what?
And you have
The
to
frag
expect that
put the
they'll be
tube
pushing
down.
forward.
That's crazy. It didn't kill the guy, but it put the tube down to stakes. Oh, and Love Lamp's a rifleman, so guess what he's gonna do? Throw another frag. Yeah, yeet.
Kiwi Warrior about to possibly burn a first RB
Oh.
rally.
Wow, that was...
Might be in the process of placing his own.
Ooh, Love Lamp's getting engaged. Oh, but he lies prone.
Yeah, to place his own tube. Got it.
Nicholas gets caught out, though, and gets 2 tags by Lane. Op sees... Yep, and Lane's dead.
Kiwi lets a rally
Good
wave off of
frag
this
on the dead
river.
body. This south radio's looking pretty tough. Saxy holding a tight angle catches him out. It's pretty nice.
Nicholas in the creek getting healed up by OP. A few nades would go a long way right here. Sebev with the aggressive peek. Not punished for it just yet. Actually might get an angle on Nicholas.
Oh no! Doc
There's the
hits
trade.
shots.
What a save.
That's
Nicholas holding
crazy.
the angle onto the river. Does he see this rally? No, it's hidden just behind the defilade. So Nicholas has no idea that even if they take this fob out or proxy it, there will still be reinforcements from the creek side. Good GLs from Variety. A little bit too far. Ghost of Narva
Good
with the
TacTrig
double on the 50
already out.
cal. Narva's got one more to go through to clear this area completely.
Oh, the radio's outside. What?
No way.
So their backup radio's outside here. If somebody finds that, that sucker's just
That
gone.
is an unforgivable sin on Narva. The moment this radio is seen, it is absolutely toast.
Yeah, we'll see. This hab gets put to stakes. Wow, my screen is getting shook.
A few shells landing very close to this radio. Nothing directly on top
Oh
of
boy,
it,
the
though.
Bradley is coming. This is no good
Ew.
for...
We'll need to keep an eye on that radio in the future. Both of TacTrig's hat kits a bit out of play to respond to Bradley. They're working on aggressing this fob the
That's
north
tough.
side. These
Oh,
mortars are doing a
boy.
great job keeping RB pinned down on their fob.
RMD is gonna hear this
TK.
radio.
TK's
He's
about
gotta
to
hear
hear
the
RB's radio.
Yeah, oh. I don't think he can hear it.
You can't push down there, man. There's explosions going on over there. He
No,
must
but
hear
the
it now.
tubes. Yeah.
There's the mark.
The mark's
There's
out.
the mark.
Let's push it forward to...
And it's
Oh,
out in
yeah.
the open.
They're
Command
gonna
chat's about
hear.
to light up.
Is that
Just
Yep.
wait for it.
Yep, radio. Wolf was asking, is that radio
Is
outdoor?
that? I
Wolf
have to
is in
imagine the rest is
disbelief.
being handled by direct comms
Oh,
right
but
now.
RB
and
has their north hab.
as of right now, this radio is on a timer.
They're digging.
get the rally.
TT's losing their radio.
Okay.
But hopefully TT's tubes, yeah, the TT's tubes are going to be on this.
Radio.
That radio's on a
You
timeline,
can pull
or
that
a
one
timer.
on the north.
It won't be alive for terribly much longer. As long as these tubes don't relent, that radio will be done. You never ever place a radio outside on
This guy-
Cora
oh,
because we
no.
will see the results soon.
TT is going to be doing a retake on their radio.
And just like that, those tubes are landing on this radio.
Squad 3.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is looking
Quite
tough.
accurately, that radio just got staged.
Yep, Alexia's down.
My rally.
Pinpoint right on target.
One. Cleans the radio. Anarchy's insane. There's one left. Radio's not on bleed yet. Squad 2's responding.
That's a big gap in this radio. Mortars are shifting off of the radio and onto the infantry. That could be a cataclysmic mistake. Zamboni and CatDuck might be able to sneak in and dig this radio down. Oh, never mind. Shell's back on target. Zamboni gets pounded. Still alive. They have to keep going. They cannot stop. Zamboni just has to hope they get lucky sneaking in through this wall. Zamboni does not get lucky, but you have to get lucky that some of the shells land outside the wall as you try to right-click that radio. Attaboy going for it. He might get it. Nope! There go the tubes! Incredibly effective tubes. Even in such a small target. CatDuck.
Oh, good trade by Wolf.
Crawling.
There's nobody else. Oh, it's one-on-one. Nemesis versus this... I don't know how to say this guy. Risto.
Yet another here to try this radio.
Oh no, he's gonna walk into the hab. Oh my goodness, a trade. Everybody's dead on this hab. This radio's staged. It's gonna be
Radio
who has
is
the closer
just
rally.
bled out. That's another 20 tickets off the board for first RB, making about 40 tickets of radios we've seen fall off the board for them. We're looking now at a 240 to 127 ticket line. Double the tickets for TacTrig. Unless something absolutely major happens, this match is effectively over at this point, and now we're just left with the cleanup. Kiwi Warrior and Prodigy on another radio. And this radio is now staged as well. First RB might possibly lose themselves 60 tickets of radios now. And Kiwi Warrior and Prodigy will not have any issues. There are exactly 0 first RB in the area to respond for this. So
TT's going to lose their north hab, so that's minus 20 tickets. And they have pressure on their south hab, but they're setting up a new hab on radio tower.
Can we get mortars 24 hex?
Tubes are down at the moment. Tubes are down at the moment.
Chaucy curiously digging the hab. Not necessary. If you've got two...
You good? Sorry.
If you've got two within 20 meters of that hab, you'll be proxying it. They can't spawn on that. You'd be better served just digging this radio that they can surely hear.
Okay. Is the northern radio gone?
Red is pushing, so full stuff of that.
Wolf's coming
Chaucy
back for
now on
more.
radio duty.
Oh, combat engineer's
Radio's now
going to put that to
bleeding
bleed.
on the north side for TacTrig. Yep. And there's really not much on TacTrig's side to respond to this either, but the difference between these two situations is the radios lost by first RB were very much on the front lines, actively providing reinforcements. This one for TacTrig was far in the back line, wasn't being used. Not ideal to lose it, but at the same time, it really won't have any effect on their ability to push forward
Prodigy
and
gets
claim
the
more
kill on
hexes.
Snazzy. Pre-fires misses. Prodigy pre-fires. Nothing happens.
I may have misspoke earlier when I said there was no one to respond, but I can't imagine this radio has much time left on its bleed out. Some very nice crossfire angles. Witten taken
Kiwi
out
shoots
from the side.
Witten.
Oh, Kiwi, no! At least
Honestly,
he gets the
could've
cleanup on
missed.
Raziel.
He could have just missed. Oh, there's an MRAP here.
Prodigy here for the last 2 frags. GX
One.
goes down. Nemesis
Loses it
no.
to Nemesis.
They might... Nope, this radio is gone. It is too late.
Oh, the radio
There goes
bled.
the
That was it.
Yep.
Oh,
60 tickets for TacTrig.
This is a new bug. I figured out a new
Kiwi
squad
goes
bug.
down to Attaboy.
I mean, yeah,
Nemesis
but the radio's
clean up the
gone.
rest, but it doesn't matter.
That's
you know?
tough. So for Serbi, another radio? They're radioless. Oh, that's really weird. This is such a weird map. Oh, TT dug down their south hab, so there's only one hab now in radio station.
So all of TacTrig now coalesced fob-wise on radio station, but TacTrig is known for using their rallies
did
very
Wolf?
effectively. So they're
Did
not
Wolf
really
save
limited
the
by
radio,
this.
or did it bleed? On the north side, did they save TTs? Oh boy, this is Brad.
Yeah,
Oh no, the Bradley sees the hab. What is this line of sight from Brad? Woo.
All is fallen quiet for the moment. As first RB is slowly cleaned off the map. They have a scant few rallies left to work with, but they're not able to be in particularly aggressive positions. The one exception maybe being this one their squad 2 has in the middle of the river.
Ooh, Haza's a lad. Is he gonna get this track? Oh, what? Bruh. That was a pretty good side profile hit, but it must have hit side armor. It looked like it was... That looked like that was a good track, but... Tandem shot misses.
Tandem lands just short.
Where was
I have
that
to
even
imagine
from?
that might have been the RPG tandem.
Oh, it was hot dog fingers down the road. It was the RPG tandem.
Has a very bravely peeking over the wall. Bradley will be egressing through the south.
Oh, does he get it? Hot dog fingers? Maybe lined up for a shot.
I'm not
He
sure
shot
what
the
was
wrong
up with that
thing.
shot.
I think he was reading the wrong. I think he was reading the tandem range sighting because man, that shot went to the moon. Wait, what?
Oh my goodness!
Mines? What was that?
Mines!
What?
Excellent mines! Pablo taking out Gouda and Insert with some beautiful mines in the middle of this road.
I wouldn't think
We're
to put
correct
mines
about
there.
that, right? Let's see. I don't.
Oh yeah, they are trying to. TT's gonna be in trouble here if they don't play the hexes.
I can't see how much trouble they can possibly be in.
No.
Even
They're
if the bleeds start.
6. They have 6. But yeah.
Even if the bleed starts now, First RB is looking at 60 tickets left to work with. It's not enough time to be able to run out the clock on a ticket bleed. Especially on an infantry-focused map like Korra, where you're constantly losing a few tickets every minute.
Yep. They're not bleeding just yet, though. They slowed bleed. Tubes are back up.
Okay.
Oh, that might be a good frag. Oh my gosh, that's such a good frag. Wait. No kills? What is this? Okay, that was a good frag. I don't know where the frag went.
Just robbed.
Seriously, it was within 10 meters. In the air. Detonate? Because it bounced off the ground. Did no damage. Certified squad moment. Wait, they captured 13? Where are they going? Oh, they're moving
It looks like
23.
they're going for some sort of cutoff.
They're moving for
you would
23.
have to, at this point, you'd have to cap anchor to have any impact, hope of impacting the remainder of the round.
Yeah.
But that would take a long time, and it would be easy to cut off.
I think they're trying to stall the 23 take. Yep, which they do. So now this
We
X
might
is
just
gonna
see
be
a
stalled
fight
out.
between these two parties. There's too many walls on Korra for a fight right now. They can't see each other. They can't see each other. They have no incentive to cross across the river.
I need you to die. Like, I need you to die and reset and help me on the north. Yeah, I'm alone on the north. I can't handle the entire lane on my own. No, they're capping. Capping 22. They're capping 33. Like, you gotta reset me.
Oh, they're actually gonna get this hex neutralized.
I will say this is a very, very creative rally by First RB Squad 7. Very deep into TacTrig's backline territory. Unlikely to be burned by anything because it's far away from roads.
Yeah,
It's
Dexy,
able
do
to
you know?
pour-
You're fine. I know. You're fine.
That was placed within like 15 minutes around start.
You got 11 minutes left.
Amazing. That's a Chris Webb rally right there.
Yeah.
If
Just
I've
a
ever
good
seen one.
backline rally, just to be the worst.
Just send people to me.
Just to poke and prod and be obnoxious. And in this situation, it would have been amazing if they were able to start pressuring Anchor with it, but it's the rest of their team did not build up enough of a front line to make that
These tubes
easy
landing.
to do.
Tubes are landing down over here. Oh yeah, it's tough. They popped. It looks like they popped it back.
Yep, transport. And that's another excellent use of tubes that you don't see very much in scrims, is especially on a map like Korra where there are a few vehicles to kill, every 5-ticket transport you can decrew and then mortar down to kill is 5 tickets for your team.
Okay, no, don't worry. We got retribution. Oh wait, the Vic got damaged a little. I thought the Vic just took the hit. Never mind. I retract that statement. New radio up for first RB, replacing it.
Fresh helmet to the west.
In the same.
I'll look south. That was Molter for us.
Pablo
same.
with the hat kit.
Dodge.
Eyes and ears on this MRAP.
Get a transport and come play
Pulls
south
out
lane for me,
the
please.
rifle. Might not have the rockets available. Gets the double on the open top. Very nice, Pablo.
Oh my goodness, this Sebi guy. That's a
Sebi's
double.
been pulling doubles, triples, and quads the entire match.
double kill. How many kills does this
Oh.
guy got? What squad is he in?
I want to see this
Two?
guy get into a fob. Cause
This
some trouble.
guy's he's 16 and 12. It's pretty hype. Maybe.
Not to say that TacTrig's not able to clean up. Pablo just wiped an entire open top MRAP single-handedly without even using any of his rockets.
Flippers takes out Nicholas, pressuring the have.
Behind Esco.
Love Lamp sees him, puts him down.
Nice, yep. This one.
Did they use Artie?
That is a good question. We haven't seen any command assets out of first RB since that beautiful airstrike.
To be fair,
on
they haven't had a
DMP.
lot of halves.
Very
I think
true.
that's
Legacy about to get flanked by Hot Dog. Nice pick by Hot Dog. Gets traded out by Variety from behind. The same as it ever was on Korra. There's
Is this
never
a
just
blue
one.
team rally? That is a blue team rally. Trying to figure out where's first RB spawns are right now. I think they have the hab, and that's pretty much it. And
Sister
this-
with quite a few kills on this Logi. They're going to get 2 or 3 kills. Mortars on top of this Logi are going to destroy the Logi. And the mortars on top of the rally
static
mean
already.
they can't respawn that either.
Oh my goodness.
We're about to see this Logi pop.
Yeah,
And with 20 tickets remaining, first RB is going to rue the loss of that Logi. They don't have much left to work with. Seems mortars are ceasing on that rally. TacTrig has no way of knowing there's a rally there, but would have loved to see those continue. They've been reprioritized elsewhere. There goes that Logi. We're down to 13 tickets now as mortars just continue
Oh,
chewing
yeah,
into an
this-
MRAP. This
game's
MRAP
coming
has
to a
lost
wrap.
his... Possibly lost some tires, maybe?
And he's
Or high center.
too.
Direct impact. This MRAP kill might end the game pretty soon.
Oh.
7
nice.
tickets. Just pinpoint mortars. Absolutely pinpoint the entire match. Surely
And
there's
we'll
been
see it
times
already.
where those mortars haven't gotten a good enough target indication to hit accurately, but once they know something's there, that thing dies. Second ranging shot. Everybody in this field is not in good shape.
Oh, GG Rip Nicholas.
Nemesis goes down as the first casualty. I have to imagine if you could kill rallies by hitting them with explosives, how even more effective this mortar presence would have been.
Oh my, I'm too close. I mean, yeah, this is just good map control.
150-0 for TacTrig on the Russian side. So we really did see how unbelievably effective mortars are on Korra. If you are not running mortars on Korra, you are throwing the match for your team.
I went
First of all, we saw the hold that Dirge managed with his squad in that hab supported by those mortars. Dirge himself going 8 kills. Dirge's squad managing 52 in caps, 40 kills, 36 deaths alone. For the entire team, we're looking at 234 confirmed for TacTrig to 189 deaths. And first RB losing 5 vehicles in the process, many of those due to mortars. On first RB side, though, I have to say, really impressed with first some of their shooters, we saw that shooter you had mentioned earlier get a quad feed in the radio station, and that was I was surprised to see that happen. And I'm also very impressed by our First RB's commander with the foresight to drop the airstrike on that rep station the moment it was placed. That was a great opportunity moment that they managed to seize there. With that, we'll probably be taking a 5-minute break to wait for the next roll. Great time to go to the bathroom, get some water, or if you're a smart person, subscribe to the TacTrig YouTube channel if you haven't already. We put out some really nice Scrim VODs. This will be one of them in due time. We worked very hard on those, so I hope you guys enjoy those. With that, we'll see you in just a few minutes for the next one.
Territory control. مهما يكلف دافع عن أرضكم. لا تتخلوا عن أرضكم.
Testing. Can you hear me?
Yep.
No, I'm just saying this random puppy. Help me. Haza. I think it's working. Dust. 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
Now you can hear me, Haza, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello?
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 Do you hear me?
Yes?
Do you hear
Yep.
me?
We're good.
Do you hear me?
Do you hear me?
Do you hear me?
Hey, can you hear me?
We never made our announcement.
It's all over.
I'll do it.
Catastrophic.
Territory control. Move out. Capture territory and secure our front line.
Skull emoji.
Oh, don't forget to swap the headers
Yep.
for the next round.
Yeah, I just turned them off, so I had to remember to turn them back on.
Yep.
All right,
Wait, did you have the score up top?
Yeah, I needed
I
to
just
do
realized.
a capture.
I didn't have the ticket kill count on top
Oh.
the entire last match.
That's
Did you?
tough. I did.
Okay, I'm good if I don't have it, but as
the
long as you
timer
got
doesn't
it.
fit though, because I did like I pulled it in, but I'm recording it differently, so it's not exactly the same. All right, here. How do I
that rip?
Yeah, that's okay. Woohoo.
Yeah. Oh, I see on the screen. Yeah.
Ammo crate.
That's okay. I fixed that in post.
Yeah, we're all good. All right, can I parkour? Oh. If I sit and look at the helmet, can I go like this? Should I do it? Oh my goodness, admin slow-mo. Oh, he messed me up. And helicopters. Dex, you should help me build my ammo crates to heaven. This is serious stuff here. Oh, here, I'll put up some cool text. Bam, huge. Crazy. Look at this. My OBS skills are unmatched. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh no. I've gotten all this far and I've got myself stuck.
Oh my god, I found the fucking button for the score stuff.
Oh. Yeah.
Finally. Jesus Christ.
It's super secret. It's
It shouldn't be, man. I mean, I get why, because it's like, it's more HUD on the screen.
Yeah.
I think it's in the way of the video, but it's very much not obvious that you can do that.
yeah.
I feel like I'd rather it be in the middle of the top of the screen or something where the
There's
info
another
comes from.
one. There's another hidden HUD.
I see
It's
the
up
one
on
for the kill feed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, old Basra.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this is older Basra.
It looks like shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's also so much smaller.
Feels smaller. There's less going on.
No, it's like, it's actually smaller. The grid squares are way bigger.
Oh.
Yeah, like the West Desert up till the big river north of the South Main, that was like the area of like Alcora, but now it's like most of them here.
Where there's a comparison picture. Where is that? Oh yeah,
Because this
here
is
it
like
is.
this is like 3 kilometers by 3 kilometers. I think the new one's probably like 4K by 4K. Like everything's bigger to allow for more buildings and details and shit to fit inside.
Oh,
of
this
it.
is super low resolution image, and this looks gross, but kinda. Oh yeah, you're right.
It's crazy how barren this is, man. There's nothing.
Oh, the helicopter noise. I mean, it's just a full redesign of the map. I think they did a good job. Looks like it. The river's a little different.
I think it's gonna go from one of our least played maps to one of our most played maps.
Probably.
Even after the initial honeymoon period dies out, there's so much more gameplay variety on it now.
I feel like it would also depend on the layers that are available.
Yeah. But it feels like before, basically the only playable areas of the map were in the city and like Cora
Airfield.
and Alcora and maybe a tiny bit of VCP and Airfield, but
Yeah.
now like basically everywhere on the map is you can be there as an infantry, and it's not like the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
Because there's hills everywhere, there's buildings everywhere now, there's more trees, there's more everything.
Yeah, you're right. When they extended it, you can like, if you're looking at the old map and the new map, the way the river kind of deltas ever so slightly. It just cuts into two streams. Is that in the new map? But then it is channeled north, and then it deltas out, or it like turns into a delta, where it's a little swampier. Yeah. So you're right. Map's just way bigger. Hmm. Like my ammo crate tower? I got myself stuck again, man.
Do we need to double or single roll this now?
It's a good question. Think just signal? Right? I didn't roll the layer.
Yeah, just roll it now, I guess.
Okay. You wanna do a broadcast just so that people know it's you? Oh my goodness, I'm. Okay, cool. Edmund change layer and bomb. Just let the timer go. We'll sit here for 40.
Yeah.
We'll get them next time.
Yeah.
Withdraw for now.
That round was fucking rough.
It's alright.
Well, we got good footage of mortars being OP.
Okay, good.
Like you
You
wanted.
didn't get any footage of me dying 20 times, right?
Actually, I don't think we ever saw you die. At least I didn't.
Okay, good. Keep it that way.
Let me just go back.
Get out of here.
Now we're gonna look for you for sure.
No, I'm shit as frontline itself.
Excuse
because
me,
I'm
Wolf?
concerned about my noob squad not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
It's a conflict of interest for me to be in this voice chat with you while we're casting.
Yeah, get out of here.
I'm gonna get out.
Control.
Oh, do we need to double? Were we RGF last time?
Yes.
Okay.
And you flipped the HUD, right? The overlay.
I will now.
We should be on the left side.
Yep. Here you go. For some reason, there's like a cooldown on admin change layer sometimes, and so you have to just slow-mo it.
Yeah.
Very cool bug.
Territory control.
Probably prevent the server from crashing.
Move out. Capture territory and secure
Wolf
our
doesn't
front
say
line.
live right now. I will. Live. Cast. Is it one more squad? Is it 8? Might be 7.
Just wait. You can't even spawn the casting camera for 20
Yeah,
more
I
seconds.
think that's it. But I need to configure all my settings now.
Yeah.
Affinity take command.
Floating info disabled, third person, hide the HUD.
Graphics are doing something weird.
I'm just
There
gonna
we
keep
go.
I'm just gonna keep my scoreboard kill count on the top off because I did it last round too. You have it on yours.
Gotta be consistent.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Good to go.
What was the other thing Wolf wanted us to focus on? It was mortars and it was what? Backline? I don't remember what the other thing was.
My hunch is it would be map control.
It was in cast court, I think.
Yep.
What did he want?
Round 1, make it rollout centric. Oh, got it.
Oh,
Because they're
rollout.
doing. Yeah. I know why. Oh, yeah. See, we're going to see this here. Yep. I know what Wolf wants.
So we're
Yes.
supposed to do rollout stuff. What does he want?
So I'm drawing on the screen for people watching, and I lost my mouse. Where'd it go? Oh, found it. What TT is gonna do is they're gonna roll out on this line here. There's a cut here, and you can get all the way up. I actually think I drew it wrong. I did draw it wrong. You go up here instead, and you can get all the way up in Upper Orchard about the same time when red is coming in here. And so we'll see if they can successfully execute on it, because if they can, holding this hex on rollout is humongous. Or just holding this map control here at the top of the map. That's pretty huge. Looks like they're going.
I've got my cam on the one squad on first RB that is got their move mark up north in that area, but at the moment it doesn't look like they're planning to aggro as far as TacTrig might want them to. But that also means they'll be ceding quite a bit of map control to first RB.
We'll see.
Hey, Hangry?
Yeah.
Do you know how to do the 2-diamond thing for radio station, or do you not know how to do that?
I don't know how to do the 2-diamond thing.
You can follow me.
No.
I don't know
I'll
anything.
just follow.
I hate Cora.
It looks like they were going across 27.
Every time I try to do anything interesting on this map, I smack into a half wall and get stuck.
That's
So I'm
tough.
basically relying on Unreal Engine 5 to solve all of my problems.
No. I'm not sure if that'll fix your driving.
I'm
It's
sure
just-
it will. I have hope.
No.
If you're confident,
You're saying that nothing can fix my driving?
Might be what all the comp players called a skill issue. Unfortunately. I don't even know who's doing the sick cut north. Nobody has move marks there. Oh wait, maybe this guy is. Wait, is there a first? I'm so confused. This move mark is owned by TT, but it says it's by first RB.
All right, well, here comes our rollout. And we are ripping out of main. Following, in my case, first RB's squad 6 will be first in line for contact on the north side.
think we're gonna see the Cora cut. Yeah, Dirge is gonna do the Cora cut, right? Yeah, he's getting ready for it.
Roll in, roll out. 6 spins out.
That's tough. We'll see if Dirge messes up. Oh yeah, yep. So you cut across this river here. You gotta not hit any of these trees. Turns and then cut this fence. And it puts you on the road.
Yes.
We're dialed in.
Dialed in. Now the next part is that last turn, which I fucked up last time.
First RB Logi absolutely booking it through the center of the map.
I believe in you too.
You'll see.
So there's squad 6 Logi that was
Oh,
I
no.
was talking about earlier. So
Dirge
quite a bit
flipped.
slow to this.
Dirge flipped the Logi! Oh my gosh. Dude, their whole strat, oh my goodness, I'm stuck. Their whole strat kind of relied on them getting to north side, and now it's just not gonna happen. They would have beat them there too. Yeah, where's this 6 Logi going? I got
6 Logis pulled into Hex Echo 7, setting up a fob on their move mark they had set earlier. About a 300-meter gap away from TacTrig, so it'll take some time for that fight to develop. Nobody's going to get touched right now.
There is loads of stuff on radio right now already.
Sebev already with a pick. This is going to be a huge slugfest to take control of radio. We've got a huge amount of infantry all on top of one another. Sebev ratting inside of radio.
Oh, does he see him? No.
Very nice
Can't
pick.
pull his gun up.
Yep, a vault killed him. Sebev's got one of the nicest angles on this entire area. This is one of my favorite angles to hold when I play this position.
I don't even
because
know.
you're covered from so many different positions, and there's only one direction you can be pushed from. It's pretty sneaky.
Yeah, this is a really good spot. I never knew about this. And you get a little tube for tubes.
Generally, I don't play on top of that roof because that's how you get picked. But if you just hold a head glitch on those stairs, it's very effective. You can lock down the entire south side police station building.
See, and so Dirge doesn't get that, and now the Bradley the BIMP occupies the space that they want it to be. So we'll see.
Oh, first RB, Hab out in the open on radio.
Word.
That's gonna come and punish them later. The moment TacTrig notices it.
They might not. Is it marked?
It's
Isn't
possible.
Marked?
TacTrig is almost all wiped out on the north side of radio station, so it's very possible they will not notice it yet, but
they'll have to spot it.
Sebev with a cleanup. Oh my goodness, insert with a triple.
BMP mark north side.
BMP is having a field day with a wonderful angle on quite a bit of the map.
Fall back and get the Hab up on Lavender right now. Yeah, just get the Logi and go back and drop the Hab on that fob crate.
Hot Dog and Anarchy just trying to stay alive.
Riverbed at 24.
Hot Dog managing a pick on a GX, creeping up to the BMP.
Lovelamp's gonna...
Only a rifleman, so not much he can do about it.
Lovelamp hears the radio and he's gonna mark it. Is he gonna see the Hab? If he sees the Hab out in the open, it's... Yeah, he sees it open. Yep. Lovelamp, he knows the information he's got, and he's calming it. And those tubes are gonna get dialed in. Do we have a mark? No.
Nothing
there's
just yet.
not.
I think these might be first RB's tubes trying to clean up the east side of radio station.
Yeah, Lovelamp sees the Hab.
Lane shoveling up an ammo crate in the middle of the open air. I'm really confused by why so many of these deployables are being placed out in the open.
Oh,
However, Snacksy with this tube location.
I was just about to talk about it. He gets pulled off.
That
of it.
is very creative. I have to worry that his head might get picked by anyone looking from the north side, though.
But
that
like,
would be the only thing I'm concerned about.
it's such good anti-tube protection, which
It's
I think
very
is more
cheeky, yeah.
valuable. Oh, you team killed something!
Love
Dude,
with his
Love
calling
Lamp is
Snacksy.
gaming.
Love Lamp has his way with this fob right now. There's not a single first RB in the area to stop him. He's gonna be able to camp this hab.
Oh, this is... You gotta check your corner. Do it. Ah, it doesn't work out for him. Makes the call. Psyox watching it. Are these tubes gonna rain? Come on.
Okay, Matt.
Oh no, Love Lamp!
He's in hab.
Oh, Love Lamp looked the wrong way. Oh,
Team
almost
kill.
with the TK. Almost, not
Almost got
quite.
him. Where are these tubes?
Love Lamp looks away at just the wrong moment.
Yeah.
I need these tubes and I need them now.
Okay.
There's quite a few TacTrig dug on the fields east of radio. And they will be resetting. There's no one here to pick them up. Dr. OP may be coming back for that pickup.
First RB has
I speak too early.
very big control on the south side. They have radio. They own the river. They don't own the south compound where 2 rallies are. But it's only a matter of time.
Henry.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to cross there.
Flipper's prepping a frag for OP.
Try to basically die.
I don't know if that's close enough.
Reset
Not even
somewhere,
close.
Like on my diamonds. And then
Oh.
play like that.
Mortar's landing on top of Flipper's head. OP's head. Those were friendly mortars. Hazard takes out OP with his own mortars.
My question is,
Unfortunate.
does Hazza know that the radio's out in the open?
If you're gonna be alive there,
Like
Yeah,
where
runs away.
there has to be some miscommunication here. I mean, this tube's open. There we go.
Gosh, there we go.
I'm glad.
There's the result we were looking for.
BMP's ripping in. Where's Bradley's just coming out of main now? I'm confused. Pops a
Up
bit.
goes the transport truck. So I eat my words earlier because looking at Snaxy's mortar position, there is simply no way for anyone from the north side to see it. Even if they were to climb on top of a wall, Snaxy is completely covered there. That is a beautiful mortar position.
This is hot, I'll have to steal it. Fine addition to the collection. They're gonna be counter-tubing them north. And they're making a run!
Meanwhile, TacTrig mortar's chewing into the north side of the river.
See, this might be a different game. This is, I don't know, it's kind of looking towards first RB right now. Their rallies are gonna get burnt on the south, and they're just gonna completely lose map control. It's like south is just completely open. TT hasn't even captured the hexes that are touching it adjacent.
I almost hope that we're going to see a bit of a runaway situation where TacTrig manages to smash through the north, RB manages to smash through the south, and we're in a race to the anchor. Those are some of the most exciting moments for TC. See who gets that anchor first.
Cat Kit gets a hit on there. This SL wants his butt. Seeker doesn't find him though. These tubes
Kiwi
are...
with the triple.
Oh look, Hazza kinda has the same tube on his stairs.
Where is Kiwi that he's landing a triple kill like that? Down far south of the map.
BMP is...
All alone for the moment. And first RB's not very happy about that triple kill. They're devoting motors to mortaring him exclusively.
Where is this? On the south?
Yeah, far
Oh.
south side. Nothing really happening here right now, but Kiwi just lit up an entire group.
Alright,
Fire
Hazza's
team
gonna
party.
get... Hazza's being an absolute menace on the tube.
I think Haza just popped 2. Sebiv goes down. Meanwhile, this hab not really being shelled right now.
with the mortars?
Would really love to have seen this hab shelled continuously.
Okay. Thank you.
First RB able to shovel it up to full health. Nicholas dead inside of the police station part of radio, or the radio station.
Nicholas, you can try to reset and play the south lane.
Yep.
Oh my
And then,
goodness.
Hangry, I need you to reset.
So
and play
TacTrig
on
now with a
X26
fob on the
please.
south side, but well behind their front line. They're getting pushed pretty far back here.
I have to see how this plays out. Definitely not in an advantageous position. radio was contested last time for probably 15 to 20 minutes, and it's just not the case this time.
So in both
Is it now? Good
situations,
kill.
north and south, we're seeing that TacTrig is not able to put much pressure on the first RB's fobs, while first RB has generally been nipping them in the heels the entire
Look at
time.
this Hackett. This Hackett just walked on north map border.
Is he gonna catch this Logi?
I don't know, man. Is he
Kid
the
might
good?
get popped.
Is he the
If
good
turns-
Hackett? I don't know. He hears him definitely.
He'll get the information, but unlikely to get a kill.
He's the dumb Hackett, so he's hat with scope.
Hey man, I'm sure he's trying his best. It's quite rude of you. King completes his Logi run. And Love Lamp all alone at radio station.
Okay, I got UAV bullet momentarily.
Just trying to rat inside of the buildings.
There's BMP shooting. Logi. Oh my goodness, that's a crazy line of sight.
Narva with the 50 cal ripping shots on the Volts.
Gonna pop an old abandoned.
BMP popping some shots on an abandoned MRAP. Well, that would be Ghost's MRAP.
They get.
Or
the
no, that would be
BMP
the
to get
abandoned.
hit?
There's an abandoned one next to it. BMP got peppered a little bit, but nothing that would cause any pain. So that MRAP is now on fire. Will be sent back to TacTrig's main for recovery. A 5 ticket loss.
Big push north. They're putting pressure on this hab. I mean, it's like 2 guys versus 2 squads.
Mortars are resuming on the radio station hab now. Might pop a Logi in the process if they get a few shots on the west side, but these mortars have never been consistent enough to cause much pain for First RB this round.
This is... Yeah, they're wiped north side too. This might just be curtains. Dirge spawns.
We can reset on the south side. We have enough room to reset.
My goodness.
We now have good front line.
I don't think we have good front line.
Rally somewhere, please.
They have no
entirely
idea there's
losing
this many.
They are losing the north side pretty handily. They've got small groups flanking around now that they've allowed through.
Oh, Dirge is skeptical. He doesn't know that they're in the hab yet.
Woody. There goes Woody.
Yeah, perhaps proxied. Oh no.
We find TacTrig in the exact same situation that First RB was in last match. Now, if First RB's mortars get involved, it might be curtains in the same exact way that Dirge managed the last round.
Oh. Is it open top 50?
And Frost. Open
So
top 50.
They're gonna get on this radio. I think this
Not
radio's
much to
lost.
shoot at. This radio should be lost. There's not really much in the way of rallies close to this. There might not even be a need to start shelling this. Oh, there is! Dirge! On the other side, now Dirge gets to take what he dished out the last round.
I think this is really feels like a repeat of last round, but
it is
like
the exact situation in reverse, yes.
But like we're 15 minutes into the game instead of being like 45 minutes into the game.
Although this time Dirge, instead of Dirge outnumbered again, but this time does not have the mortars to their advantage.
Yeah.
As it goes down.
This radio's gonna go down.
There's not a chance TT has to retake this. But that's going to be a north side near wipe. We are just looking at 2 rallies left to try to hold the north side. Dirge's rally will not last much longer the moment any first RB pushes towards the east.
I mean, yeah, we're in a...
And the other rally is far away.
There's going to be some ticket bleed.
Currently looking at -1 ticket every 60 seconds for TacTrig. Not the end of the world, but they are already behind by 50 tickets, and that's certainly not helping.
BMP hit by Hatkit. BMP is going to have to back up. Not happy about that one. Pops both smokes in protest. We have a retake attempt by Wolf, who might catch this guy with his pants down. Nope. Ah, he comes out, swings him.
It's a big force pushing in, but this radio has been bleeding for a moment.
Wolf thinks it can still happen.
It's certainly possible. The mortars have ceased.
Razor.
I think it's
gonna be the
Sturgeon,
first
Razor,
one?
and Psych will need to manage
There's
a
one.
double kill.
Pens through the wall.
Traded.
Sturge
Keegan goes
trades.
down. They need to keep shoving dudes in here. Nemesis alone to hold this. Nemesis with 1.
Trades.
Nemesis with 2 and a trade. Is the shovel going to be in time?
You gotta
Psych, you gotta go for
get
this,
the
sir.
radio. No, it's too late.
No, that's a lost radio. Psych sits on their thumbs. And it's just back and forth. Why was the shovel not out sooner? That's super unfortunate.
He didn't know. There could have been more people, but yeah, that's tough. Wait, where's this airstrike? What? Confusion?
What?
The infantry ops on the north side there from squad 1, is that accurate?
Where is this coming from? This must have been a misclick.
Infantry is by us here.
There's absolutely nothing in this river
Hmm.
except for an
Maybe
MRAP,
the
and that
50
could not
was there.
possibly have been the target, right?
Airstrike, airstrike, airstrike.
Airstrike, absolutely nothing.
Maybe it was the zoom bug.
It must have been. That's not an airstrike.
Yeah,
It's nothing to hit there.
it's fine. I mean, first RB is still in a really good spot here.
First RB is poised to win this one pretty handily. Question now becomes, can they win it by more than 150 tickets? Was the amount that TacTrig won the first round by. Generally, in a back-to-back scrim
I
like
hear him
these,
on the other side of the wall.
in the event of a 1-1, the winner goes
These
to
DN
whoever won by the
gamers.
most tickets.
Yeets a frag up. That's
Mythical pushing in,
yeah.
Oh, you caught him.
letting Legacy live, shoveling his hab. No, gets the double, possible triple. Oh my goodness, Mythical with the triple.
Nice.
Secures first RB's mortar position.
I felt I died to the ground.
What the?
Has done a lot to relieve some pressure from his team. Still has to contest with this hab, which is about to respawn a few first RB, and this
How is
BMP with
this?
his
How is this
not
outside
very
hab
happy.
not getting pressured? Oh, there you go.
Just a lapse in tubes from TacTrig. BMP does not know where Mythical's at. This hab might get a respawn off soon, but if those mortars adjust properly, they're going to have a tough time getting to Mythical alive. Now those are pinpoint. Mythical
Spawn.
being aggressed on by Sebiv below him. Does not know where he is. This roof position is risky because he's opening himself up to fragmentation, but they're not able to find him. 2 alive
He's
inside of that hab
visible.
now. Don't
They
think
see his
so.
bag.
They don't know. They have no idea.
Going for a res.
There goes that Logi next to that
Come on,
radio.
Mystical, you hear it. Oh no!
It's tough to hear.
You can hear him resing. What?
One
All right,
grenade.
well,
Airstrike from TacTrig blows that hab away. Mythical here to capitalize, possibly.
wait, whoa! That hab went
That
completely
hab is
down.
completely
Is
gone. Mythical needs to kill this
gone.
SL right now.
I don't think he
Nope,
knows.
there's the new hab. There's the new hab.
Mythical is just being the uber rat. I just think he wants to shut down these tubes.
If those
which is a
mortars can
play.
keep going, they might be able to outpace the shovel. Oh, Mythical's ass. Oh,
That's unlucky, dude. That frag
not a
doesn't
good
do
enough
anything.
name. Not a good enough name.
GG.
Yep.
I think those are
These
the right
mortars
things in the wrong order. Like,
Will not be
should've
able to stop this hab.
done that frag earlier. Should have held that angle earlier, but hindsight's 20/20 from us in admin cam. These
Yeah.
tubes need to adjust. I don't think they know. This hab's already back up. That's tough. TT misses out. Where's the tubes?
When you're playing in a smaller scale scrim like this and you get a triple kill, you kind of have to recognize that you've killed
The tubes
10%
came
of the
in.
team. Oh my goodness! And
The
if
tubes-
they keep going, that hab was not shoveled up enough to be spawnable. If they continue, that thing might just die permanently.
Oh my
Ooh,
goodness.
Snaxy with the direct impact.
These tubes
Never
are great.
stop these tubes. Never stop them. If they continue, this hab's gone.
Yeah.
It'll take a minute, but they have to keep going.
Drop a radio mortar too to get a second one up. Got a lot of targets.
They're doing it. It's happening. It's happening. They're just doing it.
Why are the mortars stopping? You have 7,000 ammo. Keep shelling.
Oh, BMP.
Shelling BMP.
Screw the BMP. No rep station for you.
No, that's worth it. Holy cow.
But I'm.
This is brutal.
They're not moving for Habdig up.
Hop.
Wait, BMP kill? Huh?
That's going to allow them to start shoveling their hab again, but those mortars have already shifted. Unbelievable mortar priority.
What is going on right now?
BMP was going to pop.
Ghost of Narva wipes 4 on the north with open RWS. What is going on? They just got wiped.
And you have to
he's
remember
farming
mortars.
a rally. Oh my gosh, what is this? Narva's just sitting on this. He's just sitting staring at a rally and farming them. That is BM.
So
no way, dude.
You have to remember, mortars are on a 20-second delay.
They don't even know. They don't even know. The BMPs. They don't even know the BMP. What? Ghost BMP
They just got
mark?
lucky with that shift in priority. But I'm happy they managed to get the updated mark on that hab because it's shelling where that new hab is and not the other one.
Sriracha just beams, Nick. This tube's still down. Not 3 is the only good rally. 5 is another rally south. They don't know. They just don't know that they killed the BIMP and that they disabled this hab. But great tubes.
At the same time, TacTrig now on a -2 ticket bleed. The ticket gap between the two teams is about 60. Bradley now able to push up with a bit more comfort due to the dead BMP.
Whew. Razor Cash is in on 1 on the north, holding Hex 41 by himself. I mean, but he's got 2 squads here, one way or another.
Sriracha getting very aggressive, and Alexia pushing right into the heart of the enemy.
Oh, he gets taken out by 50 drive-by. Unlucky.
Might see Ninja on this tree. Not quite.
Bradley might be able to catch in on kill.
Very nice picks. Native with the tiger. Sorry, Bradley popping RWS driver and gunner. Need to confirm that kill. Every ticket is worth it at this point. Wolf mirroring my sentiment. That tiger needs to die.
If he sees these guys out here, come on, yeah, he knows. His spider senses are tingling.
Out of board gives themselves away with the smoke grenade.
Yeah. You gotta love just a Bradley shooting at you. And yeah, in this case, you just use your HE. Because, I mean, Sriracha was shooting at guys in this field, and they're still alive. Like, you gotta dump HE.
So, updating on radio station, first RB's hab is now down to sticks. With a little bit more prolonged mortaring, this hab is gone again.
Narva's doing some stupid RWS stuff.
Lane, what are you doing, man? You know you can't do that. You know you can't do that, man.
Love Lamp kills the other guy.
TacTrig able to take a bit more control. Quite a few dead in that creek, but... Okay, so TacTrig really not washing over radio station the way you would hope, but at the same time, first RB not able to even spawn in here. This is a no man's land right now. Very unusual to see radio station this devoid of infantry at this point in the game. And it's still right on the front line. A very large hole in the front line. So now we see first RB in a similar situation to where TacTrig was a little while ago. Their only usable fobs right now are well behind the front lines. They're at the mercy of rallies. And they're making good use of those rallies to hold the front for now.
So people are sneaking through the hexes. First RB Flipper is just tromping towards this hab with Commander. and 2 Brenner. We'll see if this works out for
Alex,
him.
your time to leave. There's handkids chasing you, and I'm killing them. Just
There's a
leave.
couple guys north too. Canadian Frost and Nemesis engaging Dirge's squad. TK gets
Three was burned. West of hub.
Looks like Dirge is taking a little bit of contact on his hab.
this. Yeah, I'm just. Nobody's moving. Oh, Anarchy. Dumpsters Nemesis. Oh, they hear the.
Southern mortar at, close to it.
Yeah, Effie calls it out. They know the
Frost
tubes are
about to
here.
get popped by Anarchy.
Gets
Oh,
left.
the mortars get him first.
Affy gets flippers too. Good frags. Both sides. Good frags. Both.
Don't know what's going on.
All right, so now we're seeing TacTrig start to make some progress into radio station. Angry, poking away at the east side of radio.
So the Hab's completely down on radio. They could.
Mythical, very slowly making his return into the radio here. Actually, so this Hab has been completely deleted.
Yeah, they
There's
can
no
reset
Hab
another one,
anymore.
and I think they're gonna.
If they have the build.
They do.
But TacTrig is now on this radio. Angry.
Use it or lose it.
Right on top of the radio. And they're going to set the new one.
I feel like two's thinking about it, but
I think
don't
they
know.
have yet. No, they have not set a new hab yet. At this point, you have to understand that if you set a hab, it's not likely that your radio will live long enough for that hab to become spawnable. It's probably a better use of your time just shoving infantry towards your radio to try to recover it quickly before any real damage can be done. So Hungarian now holding the door for Mythical, shoveling this radio down. Skywalker with another angle farther down the compound. We really like to see lots of these crossfire angles from TT. Lane alone to push in for now, waiting on Volts and Legacy. A wise idea to push with 3 men instead of 1 at a time, but that radio is losing health as we speak. Variety here to join the party. Flippers
Gonna be some pressure.
from afar.
They put their own
And that radio
to
is now staged with a GL. But that GL is going to make it so Mythical really can't shovel much more uncontested.
Whoa!
Mythical.
He's
you
on
got
the roof.
It worked
know.
earlier, but this is not good anymore. Lane goes down. Hungarian
That
has to deal with the
looking
rest.
for him.
Volts pushing in, taken out by Mythical.
This hat might be in a position to jump in from above.
Legacy and Variety going for the parkour play. They might be able to get to the upstairs from Mythical and
Yeah, that's what they want to do.
Legacy pulling out the rocket. This could be bad. That's a small room.
They're not ready.
Min-arm! Unbelievable
Mythical
min-arm.
just
The
knows.
parkour does not pay off. Legacy alone
They
goes
trade.
down.
Bleed out here in a second.
Is anybody left?
Hangry alone to defend. Hangry's alone to defend. But at the other end of the compound, Skywalker and Crumb
The radio's staged,
here to support
but,
Hangry.
they're still trying to save it.
Okay. Yeah, take your time.
I have a feeling we're about to see this squad reset on their rally they've placed just to the west. They've provided themselves an ammo crate on this rally, which is a good idea. They're going to need to rearm those rockets and grenades that they used the last one. But they don't have much time left. Angry, unfortunately, not able to continue the dig as an SL without a shovel. We'd like to see Crumb and Skywalker come in to help. I have to
Another
also
rally
imagine
waves off of that.
Hangry might be out of bandages because he's not able to get Mythical up. That or doesn't feel that they're safe enough to go for that revive right now. And we've got another
Rally
Scream
wave.
coming in.
You gotta
off
push
of
through these
rally.
radios to get these rallies.
I'm disappointed that not only are we not pushing past the radio to get the rally burn, we're not even pushing up to the radio.
Oh,
because
they
it
put a
looks like
ladder! Oh,
this is
it's
creative.
over now. Hangry knows.
This is
He is cooked.
Very critical. Multiple ladders. Hangary's looking the wrong way. It's over.
That's it. They're gonna scuttle this radio probably.
I'm so disappointed that they weren't able to push more infantry towards this radio. There were 2 people on the east side of the compound, and they're currently bandaging each other.
What do they do
Skywalker
with
and
this
Crom.
radio? Are they scuttling, or are they digging it up?
Skywalker shift Wing straight to this radio. They are recovering the radio. Skywalker goes down on the shift W. Crom probably can't respond because this guy's on a roof.
If we can get mortars right where 5 is,
Oh.
they're on the roof.
Yep.
Mortars are decent, but not good enough.
Salacious Crumb. What is that from? Wait, whoa, the tube lands directly in.
Wow! Right on the stairs! Legacy goes down! That radio's bleeding out!
Wait, where did all these tubes come from? What is going on? Did both tubes just switch?
No.
No, tubes are tubing somewhere else.
Oh, Lane might save this.
No.
They needed to land another pinpoint mortar right on top of the stairs.
I don't think it's
gonna be very close.
No, he's got it.
I think Lane has this.
Oh, he's bleeding though and bandaging. He's giving the tubes more time.
They need to get another pinpoint nade through this hole.
I don't think
Lane
it's
trying to
gonna
play
happen.
very carefully
Wait,
off
he's
the side.
going for a res? Oh, he's recovering the radio? He's digging the radio up.
Yeah. Oh, we just need to
Wait.
see one lucky mortar.
I'm confused. This radio's still on blade and he's still here.
What is happening? I think he's probably being yelled at with conflicting information in command chat or squad chat. Save it, dig it down, save it, left click, right click. It's very hard to know what to do as
Did you recover it?
infantryman.
What?
There goes the radio.
Did it bleed?
I don't think that was a loss.
I didn't hear any
Could
shovel
not have been a
noises.
loss.
Maybe it was...
Skywalker, Crumb, too
We'll
late
have to look on the
effect outcome of the
timeline
radio.
for that. I wasn't getting animations.
Skywalker cleans up, but too little, too late. This radio's already
figured it
gone.
out. Yeah, mortars can destroy a corpse. It just destroyed this Logi corpse. Didn't know that.
Very
I don't think
interesting.
we're radio.
We're gonna move the Hex. TT's regaining some control of Hex 41.
So while all of that insanity has been happening, TacTrig has narrowed the gap. Last I checked in with you guys, they were at a 60 ticket differential. Now we're looking at just over 10. This game is swinging slightly towards TT, but it's going to go either way.
Anarchy with good shots.
As a reminder, the first match was decided with a TacTrig victory at 150 tickets. Unless First RB can manage a better victory than that, they are done for.
Okay, enemy radio and radio is gone. Sweet.
Athlete
I
calling
mean-
out that the radio is gone, but I don't know if that's a great outcome. I mean, yes, you've got radio station control and you've got hex control, but we would love to take those 20 tickets.
I got tubes asking for
So, I mean,
targets,
if
so-
we take a look at the map, like, you'd think, oh, well, we gotta get a new hab on the front line. Well, we're not doing that. You put habs way in your back line and run tubes, and then use your rallies to protect. And you get this rally here, get this rally here, get this rally here, and you just get a wall around your stuff. Map
So despite that radio going down, Sebev's rally at radio station still waving multiple infantry. I think this rally's been on 4 or 5 waves now.
Yeah, I mean, if you're TT, you just gotta know. Oh, they have rallies.
They're coming. This wave needs to be the signal. Like, okay, the radio's gone, the hab's gone. They're coming from somewhere. We must deal with it. Skywalker goes down. Crumb is on the floor. I believe that is a wipe for TacTrig on this side with Love Lamp the only left to respond. But Love Lamp will never be able to push past all of this infantry to deal with that rally. Seventh goes down. Legacy knows where Love Lamp is now.
You didn't even need to push past the infantry. If they'd get somebody in the river, but there's infantry also on the river. That you just run up the river. There is a hole. You just gotta find them.
Quite a few people want Love Lamp's head right now.
Bolts
Including
is-
Legacy holding the very tight angle.
Bolts got Public.
Love Lamp is now smoked. Uses that opportunity to run away. No one's holding him. Lovelamp makes it out.
Bradley's here.
Playing the high angle. And
We're
Bradley
so back.
just trucking it straight north.
Is Bimp up for RGF? I haven't seen a Bimp in some time. No
Bradley
Bimp.
pops
I don't know where
Smith.
the Bimp is. I mean, yeah. Oh, Artie for first RB. Rolling north to south. There's a couple guys. Think you could see getting 4 or 5 kills, maybe? It's maybe a little ambitious.
I don't think it's going to happen because all of these TacTrig are going to have time to get inside.
And there's Shaboogie. This actually might push. Good kill on Bolts. Bolts is holding them here.
I would not want to be a TacTrig pushing up on that rally right now, but everyone in the actual compound is feeling just fine.
I don't think Rizzo knows that the whole Artie is coming for him specifically. Oh, he figured it out, I think. He's just sitting in the corner. The one, yeah.
No, I think he got the message now.
Yeah. That's tough. It's like we got Bradley coming in. Doing work.
BMP now leaving enemy main.
Bradley hit with
The
AT.
outcome of a Bradley BMP fight could decide the outcome of the remainder of the match. That 10-ticket
Bradley
gap
hit again.
of TacTrig is widened again to 20. They need to start moving some tickets in
Good
their favor.
coax.
Yeah, we were trying to mop up your Tiger and the infantry there.
Unlikely to see a Bradley BMP fight anytime soon.
So many team kills.
Are you fine, Alexia? What's happening? We're fine, we're fine. Okay.
I mean, so it's pretty stagnated. Nobody's making too big of plays.
Just fields of bodies lying on the
Prodigy.
ground north side.
Prodigy snuck behind first RB's line, and he's gonna make a play for their tube. Could be bad
Attaboy
news bears.
harassing hot dog fingers with his GLs. Not finding their mark just yet.
Where are these radios for first RB? In a building? Wait, they blocked it in. I mean, that's gonna be really hard to get to, but. Okay. First RB's second
First RB.
radio.
Making a big
Okay.
push back into radio station.
Artillery's up. Should we just use that on Vineyard 7 or Wolf?
Skywalker with his trade.
I'm not sure
A lot of trades this match.
if you'd gain anything on
This
the north
rally
side.
of sevens is still
We
here.
have momentum on the south. Let's see if we can use it on the south side somewhere. Wherever we get like max tickets.
We're now back to a 10-ticket differential between TacTrig and first RB. TacTrig just need to get their eyes on a few transports or Tigers to blow up to even this out.
Where's this BMP? I'm blind. I don't know where this BMP is.
BMP is just east of
Oh,
Monolith
you're
right
right.
now.
Yep, I see him.
High centered on the top of a bridge.
GG. That's how it goes.
UE5 will fix this, Logano.
No, I don't think. You just get stuck in different ways.
I'm not gonna have UAV, so I think we should just pick one lane.
They're trying frantically to reset the poor thing, but he is very stuck.
East-west.
When will OWI just give us a push button like the boats and the helicopters?
True.
There we go. BMP
Lovelamp.
is now on their way.
He's close to this. Close to this enemy 5 rally. It waves. He's not going to be turned around, and yeah, he's going to get clicked. If he...
Ninja, variety ninja on top of his ladder. I've never
Okay.
seen a team make such effective use of ladders as First
Dude.
RB has on the west side of radio station.
Yeah.
here.
Ladders here are big. Oh, and those are here for the rest of the game. That's actually really nice. That one ladder is humongous.
Yeah, that's going to make it a lot easier for them to get in the west side.
MVP of the match, this ladder.
Ladders. You know, that one right there.
In the thumbnail.
It's our best friend. Oh, Dirge. Turret versus the world with the support of the Bradley, though. Sriracha
Srirachas.
taking out 3, 2,
A couple.
a couple. Dirt's just overseeing the explosive demolition of the first RB to his west. But really, Mortar is doing the most work right now, keeping things static.
Yeah.
And TacTrig still on that 10-ticket deficit. Now within 10 tickets.
These tubes are solid though. You know, priority target, this ladder here. Mortar this man.
We've got BMP pushing up the north side of the map
Ooh.
on the west. We've got Bradley pushing
See?
up the north side of the map on the east.
Alright, Dexy, you heard me yelling before. The river's wide open, and guess who? Wolf just sent it. And we got Pabloski, who burnt 3's rally that was north of radio, and Wolf made a break and burnt 6's rally too. Sorry, I said radio earlier. Rally. So we got 2 rally burns. We're about to get another one here in the south that they're tubing. I mean, if they figure out that this rally's here, first RB's front line is gonna get decimated. All the rallies are gone. Bimp's coming into play. It's a good camp for later. Nicholas picks up a kill. He's gonna... I don't know if he's gonna see the rally. Does he see the rally? He doesn't.
BMP just trucking through the mid-map. Question is, Bradley's pretty far away. We're unlikely to see an engagement between the two of them in the next few minutes. But if we find ourselves a nice little angle, maybe.
Oh no.
Oh, Psycho's down. Gizmo medic here to make sure that none of those tickets factor into
This
TacTrig's
is a
scoreline.
bimp
Both of those are
push.
going to be revived.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that nade! Gizmo's got his work cut out for him. Nope, there's a 2-for-1 deal for Nemesis. And that's a squad wipe. Those tickets will now be factored into the final score for TacTrig as first RB's infantry walks over those bodies.
We're not sure whether BMP is exactly
Still within 10 tickets though, which is not the scoreline that first RB needs to win the scrim as a whole. First match victory was by 150 tickets, and we're not seeing that kind of a decisive outcome so far. Still quite a ways to go in this scrim.
Definitely
So
a
that
different
could
game.
change.
First
Very
RB's
even.
getting counter tubed.
Now 151 to 159. An incredibly tight scoreline.
Say again?
Insert getting himself a nice angle along the north edge of the map. Might just see Sriracha and Valexi in a moment. These two vehicles are within eyeshot of each other. If they'll only turn their turrets. But it's not to be.
What?
BMP and Bradley are right on top. Yep. I think Sriracha has a view.
Oh no!
Oh, and the
it's high-centered.
BMP is stuck.
Oh no!
Absolutely disastrous for the BMP. You can smoke, but you're not going anywhere. BMP gone. And for the first time in quite a little bit, TacTrig within 4 tickets now.
Great coordination between that. The timing between the latch shot and the Bradley responding. Second at
We have
most. Pretty good.
We have to hope that Bradley can now take the initiative with the BMP dead to clean up some infantry kills here to even out this ticket gap.
Oh, TT completely lost radio though. He's just getting grinded out.
Despite the loss of radio station, TT doing a good job of making sure that their kills are far outweighing any kind of ticket bleed that they're facing right now. It's only a 1 ticket bleed per minute. Not enough to really put the screws to TacTrig. but enough to make it so that this comeback is not as clear cut as it could have been. Again, helping Ghost of Narva with the respawn.
Bam.
Anytime you see a friendly fire pistol kill in the kill feed, usually it's a friendly respawn assist.
Yeah, so he doesn't get the timer inflicted. Instead, it's the guy who doesn't really matter. First RB's making a play on the north map border. They're probably going to burn Seven's rally and maybe pressure North Hab. We'll see. This round 2 is probably going to go to time. I didn't think about that. Oh yeah, this is peak squad gaming right now. Oh, it's just 2 people prone.
He's very close in the field.
Alexia and Sriracha just pop a few more shots. Oh, that's an AT behind as well. They might just get engined here. Oh, but infantry here to support. Chassis goes down. That AT will not land. Sriracha and Valexia make it out safely.
Ah, tubes.
Oh,
wait, team
a lot
kill.
of blue in the kill feed. And yet, still, TacTrig 10 tickets down from first RB.
First RB mortars are about to get hit by counter mortars. Prodigy
Whoa,
spotted them.
is this the Chris Webb cameo that I've been waiting for?
Chris has been here for a little bit. He snuck in without you noticing.
I saw him in the camera and I was like, who is camming right now? Chris was up there.
Oh, Chris, if there's room, could you swap to USA team so that the colors make sense on the UI and stuff for me?
For the VOD.
Sure.
Yeah,
if you're recording.
I think he said he wanted to.
Hi.
But yeah, swap to US so that the colors.
Brag by Myth. BMP sweeps him up. No good.
There, mortars just hit. First RB mortars are out.
Oh, they.
Those are precise.
How did they
counter
figure him
tubes as
out?
well.
Did somebody spot? Oh,
Prodigy.
And that
Yeah,
mortar
he's
tube
now
is
probably gonna
completely
go
wiped
for the
off the
half
map.
Okay, I'm gonna drop UAV north side.
So we find that the tug of war radio station has swung in TT's direction this time around. TacTrig actually pushing a little bit past that radio station this time to burn rallies.
Oh, Hackett takes the shot.
Punished in the process.
Misses. That's crazy. I just saw how high velocity the dumb hat kit is. It is super slow.
So Valexia and Sriracha playing incredibly aggressive in the middle of the map here, surrounded by not only friendlies but enemies as well. The loss of this Bradley could be decisive for the outcome of this match.
This is might be able to. They might be able to use it down to the northwest.
As long as that BMP remains dead, they can operate with a little bit of safety. Earlier we saw TacTrig Infantry doing a wonderful job backing up their Bradley by taking out AT that was aggressing on them. So I think Valexia and Sriracha are feeling pretty confident right now.
Maybe they're out of
Nemesis go down to a direct impact with an HE.
Let's use the Audi.
And there's a field of targets for them to choose from. Just cowering behind the walls and rocks.
It should get rid of everyone in that river.
This level of Bradley play is definitely, I wouldn't recommend.
This is ballsy and reckless. Insert pops a rocket that goes clear over their heads, but you are now so far into enemy territory that if you get tracked, there's no hope of recovering yourself.
No friendlies nearby. There's no rallies nearby that can support.
No, this is the Bradley rally burning effort. They're hoping to burn some rallies.
They've kind of ditched the friendly TT infantry, so now the infantry are stuck playing on the front line without armor.
And now the hat kit get to play in First RB's backline. Yeah, crazy Bradley rally burning.
Alexia and Sriracha with the 5-ticket swing and the rally burn.
west side radio.
So very
west
risky
towards
play,
their
very likely to be
onward
punished, but
shipments.
so far paying off.
I think this Hackett's gonna get a shot on him. It's the slow velocity round, but
This will be an impressive shot if it lands, but Insert's been sprinting for a while. They'll have to wait for their stamina regen.
shot's gonna be now. He doesn't have his
Unless
launcher up.
it's close enough.
Get your launcher up. Does he not have ammo? Oh, they have no ammo. They have no ammo. He has no ammo.
Disappointing. And with that Logi dead on the west, there's no way to rearm.
I guess.
So TB's dropping already on the south side. I think it'd be nice to use the Bradley down south. A lot more open area, and if they're
Oh,
going to
Myth,
use
you're
already
playing
on
a
that
dangerous
side.
game.
Not sure too many people are gonna be in this already. Pabluki and Prodigy have the right idea. Just punch through with Tigers.
Ninja running right up to a Bradley. Oh! Big tandem smacks into the back of Alexi and Sriracha. Not tracked or engine. They're going to be able to make it out of here as long as they don't take another one.
We just got hit with tandem.
Looking about half health.
Yeah,
Can
there
get out.
shouldn't be anything that can stop them.
There,
Oh,
gone.
friendly tubes. How copy? This.
When are you able
Narva's
to
bringing the RWS up from main base.
They're headed.
He was farming on that earlier. It's pretty good.
No bench.
We'll see how much this already
Yeah, we like
gets.
5% hull. We're okay.
Actually, we could push radio to radio. This is too late.
That's fine.
Sardi's not really gonna find anybody.
You would hope it would at least find a truck or something.
I did hear something pop.
That would be a dead truck.
Oh,
Yet another
dead truck
example
corpse.
of mortar is getting rid of deceased vehicles.
Let's get one with Legacy. Maybe two?
Again, could you imagine if explosives disabled rallies in this game? Would be very different for all of these field rallies that are just surviving through this. Snaxy will survive that. Artie not having a tremendous effect, or just pinning in place while the radio station infantry can make their push forward with relative impunity. Every first RB that I can see over here is dead on the ground except for Gouda and Ninja to their south.
Mortars are hitting Vineyard pretty good, pinning it down.
The radio station fight has been decided. The hexes are coming back. TacTrig is sure.
Airstrike coming in on Bradley. Airstrike's gonna kill Bradley.
Oh, not again!
No.
Exact same situation as the first round!
You gotta move off the reps. Ah.
First RB commander for the second time in a row has sniped TacTrig's IFV the moment it places itself a repair station. Alexi and Sriracha are seeing a deja vu.
So UAV is up in the air, and they should have been able to see it.
How do they much to the UAV?
And I,
You just have to remember that it exists.
His airstrikes.
Yeah.
as well on Cora, like they're so close to main base that you could just go back to main, especially
Could just
after
go.
needing that much repair from a hat and that much HE.
So that's going to put TacTrig back on a 20-ticket deficit. First RB still not accomplishing enough of a victory to win the overall scrim as of now. Actually, it is now impossible for them to win the scrim. They're below 150 tickets. They cannot win by any more. They cannot gain more tickets.
Yeah, and we got 5 minutes left on the timer too. Game's
And
coming
5
to a
minutes.
close.
So this will be a TacTrig victory, but maybe not as much of a victory as they had hoped for in this.
There's a main camping fight down by first RB main, but their RWS makes it out, I think.
Pablo.
Pablo. Where is he? I'm blind.
He's sitting on top of a fence on the road outside
Oh,
of
I
first
see.
RB
I
main.
was on top of him.
There's quite an infantry fight up here at Vineyard, and it looks like TT just cleaned up. It'll be interesting
south
to see
side.
what they make with that space, because they basically full wiped first RB.
South end of the map is completely dissolved. to Nicholas's squad, who is just pushing forward with mortar support landing about 50 meters in front of them at all times.
So squad 5, try to see if you can get your rally.
Really wonderful job pushing up with your mortars.
I'm glad
Excellent
I'm
coordination between mortars and Nicholas's squad to make sure that there's no friendly
So it's
fire
interesting.
incidents.
So TT just won the vineyard fight, but then First RB just won the poppy farm fight. You can see First RB Squad 6. They're pushing through.
Losing 34, putting tubes on it.
But they just barely missed the rally burn on TT Squad 2.
Oh, and it waves too. Only for 1, 2.
Hey, we can main camp, right? Because my hack gets pretty far out.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, we can make it up.
Alexia, you shouldn't have to even ask that question.
So First RB mortars are trying to support vineyard fight.
Is that why that tiger got away earlier? Because they weren't sure if they could? I hope that's not the
Probably
case.
not.
Pablo's behind a whole lot of trees. I think they just didn't have an angle.
Wolf is out here and gonna get team killed again.
But First RB are up at vineyard. First RB is breaching in.
How many? I've gotten 2 Wolf dying to his own marked tubes. Like, he knows tubes are landing here, and he still runs into them.
Seeker taking out Hot Dog. Future pulling a parallel sweep with him.
Dirge hides under the staircase.
Dirge gets the pick onto Future. Might see Cat Dog. Dirge is called out. Can't quite
Cat
make
Duck
it happen
hits
though.
him.
Seeker and Cat Duck sweeps it out.
And that's a full
Cleans
TT
up.
wipe.
That's a there you go. 40's back to First RB. 3 minutes left on the clock. 20 ticket difference.
So we got RWS battle on the south edge. Narva just won it.
Huge.
Narva's gonna have to contest with 2 hat kits. If they can get a shot on him, this will guarantee that First RB takes this one on tickets. It's also a very far shot and a very quickly moving target. I'd be surprised to see those shots land.
Yeah, I don't expect it.
I bet he was trying to cap us, like, oh, let's hope we
Nice
get
try.
2 of them.
Narva makes it out unscratched.
Oh, fuck, you got more brothers. I'm still build.
I'm watching an interesting field fight. Everybody's just prone. There's 3 guys just prone in one field. Nobody's standing up.
So Squad 7 on TT up north of Vineyard is still holding their spawns. They've definitely missed at least 1 rally wave, so I don't understand.
Got his friend.
Maybe they're conserving.
Oh, I guess. Oh, alright. They're waiting for the last 2 minutes of the game. Not bad.
That's going to be Squad 7 for First RB sweeping over their position, burning the rally momentarily, taking the hexes along with it.
Yep.
10 ticket differential to close the game. Unless we see any last minute vehicle explosions. I don't
Rally waved in the river.
Mortars should be killing this abandoned tiger at Vineyard. It should have been called out by the dead TT squad. And its marked map.
Minute 40 left. A while ago.
It was marked on the map for mortars, but I don't know if they're coordinating and communicating it. Because that's an easy 5 tickets.
Get that gun up.
Ask him.
Fast Cappy 41 there.
Yeah, they,
From and Angry
Dr.
are
Op calls to get
wiped
that
off
gun
radio.
up.
He's not right here.
Yep.
He's still there.
Mythical still alive and ready to respond.
There's 2
Picks
of
off
them here.
Derazan.
Another.
Kimball with the
Mortars are just
Got it.
trying to kill this crop.
Shot. Mythical's going for the alternate angle. Oh, with the head glitch up top. Oh, taken out.
Wait a
Kimball
second.
pops Mythical in the head.
Razor. I didn't see Razor. Razor somehow ninja'd up into Vineyard and is reviving all of Squad 7 from TT.
Oh, Kimball thinks he's safe. Kimball is not safe. Wow, goes for the load. Lenny gets taken down by Kimball. Impressive shooting.
Oh, whoa.
And there goes a transport truck on the east side of radio station for TacTrig. Gap widens to 15 tickets near the end of the
Ready
round.
for Anarchy to make the last stand at Hemp Farm. Anarchy versus about 5 First RB guys.
I'm sure he'll
Anarchy's
frag out.
pushing into them. Interesting.
He
I
has
believe in
no
you, Anarchy.
idea. Somebody sees him.
Oh, Attaboy might have him here. Anarchy has no idea.
How has nobody
Uh-oh.
shot anything yet?
They did. Oh, okay, there we
go.
And that'll close it out. Just over a 10-ticket differential, a defeat for TacTrig in the second round, but overall, due to ticket differential in the first round, that's a win for the entire match. That'll be a 139 ticket differential between the two matches in TacTrig's favor, so a victory for them overall. I have to say, I need to remark how incredible it is that First RB's commander managed to take out IFEs in both rounds in the exact same manner. And just how impressive it is that they have the foresight to drop those UAVs to see those rep stations being placed and to act on them before the rep stations even been fully shoveled up yet. Really impressive commander play. We have not seen a whole lot of airstrikes hit their mark on these community scrims thus far, but we just saw 2 land exactly when they needed to today.
It looked like in the timeline they did not get that radio earlier. So
I would have been shocked.
That one
if
guy,
had.
he did dig it down and successfully scuttled.
I would have.
Hey, Wolf.
I would have been shocked.
Yo.
Wolf, do you know how to read a map?
No.
Because there's like these things, helicopter marks, and they mean that
no,
tubes...
I know. I know. I don't know. Like...
You guys saw in that last game, the lost TT was ticket positive and everything other than ticket bleed.
Yeah. Round 2, we also had a very bad roll. So.
So we were just giving some shout outs to First RB's commander, not once, but twice in a row, taking an IFE out with an airstrike. I can't imagine that feels particularly good on your end, Valexia.
That's the only death we had. Fuck that.
A very valid defense. That is a very, very valid defense. But still, at the same time, I was mentioning we haven't seen a lot of airstrikes land in these scrims, but First RB going 2 for 2 in that regard is very impressive. At the same time, though, the mortar play from TacTrig was brilliant, as it always was. We saw a couple situations where mortars made a decisive impact on the round. I'm not sure if we have Dirge in here, but I would have loved to have talked to Dirge about that one situation. Oh, hey, look, we just pulled Dirge in here. Hey, Dirge. We were just talking about you.
Did you guys know that their BMP died to mortars at radio?
Yeah, we saw it afterwards. We pushed afterwards to make sure, confirm the kill.
But speaking of mortars, I was hoping to talk to Dirge about what you were feeling that first round situation where you and one or two people were holed up in an enemy hab and radio and just mortars raining around you. Did you have any idea how many you were up against there? How did that feel?
I made a pile of bodies in front of the hab. It felt pretty safe, honestly. So actually, wait, where's Wolf? I need Wolf in here.
I'm here.
Oh, so Wolf, I don't think we should put our radio in there with that hab. It is too easy. If you get in, it's too easy to hold it.
To hold, yep.
And like I had 3 guys in there with me, right? So I had a guy digging the radio, I had a backup gun, and then I had my gun on the front camo net, and I was just pre-firing every time I saw their shadows coming, and it was just I lost track of how many guys I killed there.
Yeah.
And now those mortars landing, I mean, we called that in obviously, but like I don't know how they were getting through that, especially because that was when we accidentally left the damn mod on that does like insta dead with the mortars. And they
the
were
mod
still managing to get through.
And in that situation, it really is just a matter of how the random spread of the mortars interacts with the walls in the area.
Well,
because
how many tubes were firing? Just the one?
I think it was the one, yeah.
So they move. So they hear
gap.
3 shots and then you move. 3 rounds land, then you move.
I will also say, so I think I got my VOD recorded for that, but with that mod on, the distortion from mortars landing on my head was so bad. I could barely see anything. I was basically just shooting any movement I saw through the camo netting, through like magnitudes of fuzz and screen shake. It was awful.
I think we have some config tweaks to do or something, huh?
No. It's all good. It's all good. It just decided I want to be a new file, and I looked and I went, oh yeah, it is different now. Okay. And then I just changed it all back, and then it's fine. But yeah.
But yes, Wolf, if we play that hab, We need the radio in a room that can just be like one frag through the
I know,
window,
I
and
agree.
that's it.
Yeah.
Because they did the exact same thing to us that we did to them.
Yeah,
Which-
it was really funny.
Yep, we had remarked on that too. I had commented like Dirge is running into the exact same situation he was in on the previous round.
I made that call out while I was in game. I was like, now we're gonna have to go be the guys pushing this stupid app.
Yeah, it was even worse in your favor because when you were defending the radio in the first round, it was like a 3v10 or something insane like that, and you still pulled out the top. And when you were pushing that radio in the second round, it was still a 3v10, but now you're on the wrong side of the situation.
Here's an actual. So as a tangent to take this topic more and more for just general pub gameplay, that's something I've been thinking about more and more the last bit. Is we've almost always at TT like said radio and hab together, radio and hab together. But more and more, I've been wanting to separate them just by a room or something because camo net and skilled players is ridiculous.
Yeah. So I think it's radio and hab together as long as the radio has a window that you can chuck a frag through. Like if you can stick your gun through a window and kill the guy or throw a frag in, like
but even
that's
then,
so easy to take.
Even then, as long as the hab has Overwatch on the radio, like once your idea works that you can kill the digger, but once it's on bleed or something like that, it's just impossible to re-push through a hab with camo net. Whether you have to push through it or whether the hab is watching it.
Exactly.
So more and more, I've just been putting my radio in a spot not directly like overwatched by the hab.
No pushing through habs to get to the radio. It's too difficult.
Too bad. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll do that sometimes when I want the hab to physically block the radio from HE fire, but other than that.
Yeah.
So where were you today? Because we needed a road hab, I think.
Let's pause. Any more questions, Dexy, Lugano?
No, I was actually just enjoying the conversation that you guys were having.
I can run. Last thing, Krishab, we missed you. Start playing again, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
See you later, Wolf.
Yo, I have been making a hab guide, like not even messing around. I made like a 30-minute tutorial on how to place habs and shit, and I'm still working through it. But this topic is it is one whole section. Is like where does the radio go in relation to the hab, and how does the radio retake work if you need to get to it? These little details I'm putting into it. So many times I'm like arguing with people in squad, and I just want to send them to be like, go watch Dirge's hab guide. Like that's it.
So Chris has quickly pinged us to remind us, go seed the server. Has everyone been seeding?
Yep, you should seed.
You should seed.
Oh yeah,
speaking
what
of
the
things,
heck? We're not
speaking
seeded?
of things that you should do, you should all subscribe to the TacTrig YouTube channel if you have not already. Please check out our other Scrim videos because I work very hard on every single one of them.
Yeah, dude, they look great.
We just played a.
Or are you recording or something?
We're recording. You're on.
You're all on.
Where was the disclaimer?
Jesus. What's the deal? Like, this was supposed to be like a mortar-focused video, but then we had 4 randoms and do our tubes.
Right?
They did great.
We still had we had a lot of great clips of mortars being effective. Don't you worry.
Crystal bailed on us like last second.
And yeah, they had a different thing, but yeah, that sucks. Woohoo.
No, it didn't suck. What sucked was this was going to be UE5 Basra.
Yeah.
This fucking core match.
All right, so if no one else has anything to say, I'm going to stop my recording here. Okay, now that the recording has stopped,
Well,
fuck, I really fucking wanted to do this UE5.